I want to help people have a sense of hope. I think that sometimes it's challenging to tap into that energy, that inner source of energy and light within us right now with so much uncertainty. Gabriel is the Chief Meditation Officer at Chopra. As the world unravels, I was asking a lot of questions, and of course, Roger's insight is always so profound. And I'd love for you to share how you think people can rise above the challenges.
Well, I mean, what's going on in the world currently, obviously, is, unusual and more than most of us are used to. Although, if you look back through history, I mean, there have been, other pandemics, there have been plagues, there have been wars, there have been terrorist attacks. I mean, there's always something going on, nationally or globally. And then, of course, there's the things that go on in our own personal lives. Floods and, typhoons and hurricanes and, earthquakes and what have you. And so, it's not that we have never seen anything like this before. I mean, this is unusual, certainly, but, and so we can look at these things as problems, or anything in our life. We can look at it as a problem, or we can say, okay, I accept this, it's happened. I mean, I can't fight it, I can't make it go away, it's here. What is the opportunity? What can I learn from this? And that's really what we need to do. And that's where we find the hope. And that's where we look inside ourselves. Instead of looking outside ourselves, which is where the situation is, the so-called problem is, and getting stuck into all the emotions, the fear, the anxiety, the frustration, whatever it might be. Look inside ourselves and say, what can I learn from this personally? And then perhaps what can I contribute to the world going forward? Because that's really, what it's all about is it's, we can either sink to the level of the problem or we can rise above it. I think it was Albert Einstein who said, we can never solve a problem at the level at which the problem was created, and we have to rise above it. And that's, what we need to do. And unfortunately, when we have the fear and the anxiety and all that sort of stuff, it contracts us and we just get bogged down. We sink even deeper into the problem, the situation. So we have to, and we'll all have that. We all have that, those moments. Everyone does. And so it's natural. But then we have to say, okay, how can I get myself out of this? Kind of shake myself out of this and say, okay, now what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And what is the opportunity here? Because, these catastrophes, pandemics, or whatever we want, whatever that's happening, they do give us an opportunity. Everything that went before has contributed to what's going on now. Everything that's happened to you in your life up until now brought you to this moment. Everything that's happening in the world right now is a result of everything that went before. So we can either choose to go back to that, so please don't sit around going, oh, I wish it was like it was last year. I wish it was like, 2 years ago or something like that. Because no, what it was like last year, what it was like 2 years ago is what created what's going on now. Maybe not in your life personally, but all the stuff in the world. We were poisoning the environment. We were having wars all over the place and conflicts and things like that. So what we need to say is, okay, now we've got ourselves into this situation. What are we going to create going forward? That's really what it's all about. How can we create a beautiful, healthy, harmonious world going forward? How can we rise above this? And we do that by raising our own consciousness. Don't expect anyone else to do it for you. Don't wait for the government to do it, or, your neighbors or whatever. No, I mean, they all have their part to play, and hopefully they'll do the best they can. But we each have to take responsibility ourselves. We can't expect somebody else to do it for us. So we take responsibility, and we can all do that because we're all part of this. Each one of us is part of the collective consciousness. So each one of us is responsible for what's going on to some, small degree. And you say, well, I didn't do this and I didn't that, but we all did something, we all forgot to behave properly at some point or whatever. So don't feel guilty. That's a waste of time. But say to yourself, okay, what can I do now? How can I raise my level of consciousness? And we do that by turning our awareness within, not out there, but contacting our essence, our true self, this center of love, compassion, perfection, beauty, and then bring that into our lives. And of course, meditation is the most powerful tool for doing that. It's just looking in. But, you don't have to, be meditating for hours. You don't have to be a monk or something like that to do it. Just, but spend some time in silence, just drop out of it, switch off the TV and just, close your eyes and, go within for a few minutes or something like that. Contact that field of silence, that field of infinite possibilities. The world out there is limited possibilities. You are infinite possibilities. So bring that infinite possibilities into your life and we can change it. We have this great opportunity. So let's do it. Because if we miss this opportunity, then, we'll just go back to the same old, and things will go along until the next major catastrophe, because that's what's happening. Nature is fed up with us, and nature is saying, okay, now's your chance to learn some lessons, but if you don't learn the lessons, I'm going to just keep coming back and kicking you up the butt, and next time it'll be even harder, whatever. It might not be a pandemic, it might be a, major war or whatever, some alien invasion, who knows? So it's up to us, and we have to start to act now. So take responsibility and do something, but, don't take it too seriously, but be responsible.
Oh my gosh, I have so much hope and so much light, Roger. Can you guide us in a really short meditation to help us reconnect?
Yeah, easy. So just close your eyes. Take a few deeper breaths. Just be aware of how your body's feeling. Our emotions get locked physically in our body. When the negative emotions cause us to contract, to tense up. So just breathe into your body. Breathe into any tension. Allow your breath to expand your body. Be aware of what's going on in your mind. Be aware of those thoughts, those emotions. Remember that your thoughts, your emotions aren't really who you are. These are just things that you allow to come into your life. You choose your emotions. You choose to feel anxious. You choose to feel unhappy. Because it's your choice, you can choose to feel otherwise. So just set aside all those emotions. Let them go. That's not who you really are. Just bring your awareness into your heart center. Just breathe into your heart center. And the greatest healer is love. So just be aware of the pure love of your heart center. And the Sanskrit vibration for love is prem, prem, prem. So just silently repeat prem, just easily and effortlessly. And as you repeat it, allow your awareness to sink deeper and deeper into your heart center, deeper into this love. Prem, prem, prem. Just resting in love. Just rest in that state of pure love. Now gently be aware of your body, your surroundings. Taking a few deeper breaths. Gently moving your body. As you come back into activity, remember that feeling of pure love. Bring that into your life. You know, there's a Vedic saying, says the ignorant person desires material possessions. The intelligent person desires enlightenment, higher consciousness. But the wise person just loves, and everything comes to him or her. So make love the foundation of your life. Whenever you feel overwhelmed by what's going on around you, just pause for a moment. Just remember that love that you are, your essence. Breathe that into your life. Surround yourself with love. Radiate that love to everybody. This is unconditional love. Share it with the world. And when you're ready, please open your eyes gently. Namaste. Be the love. All you need is love.
Love, love, love.
That's it. You know, they got it right all those years ago.
Right?
Unfortunately,
So much fun.
unfortunately, nobody was listening. Well, they were listening, but they weren't getting it.
Put that love in ourselves. Thank you so much, Roger, for your light and your wisdom.
You're most welcome. Enjoy. Namaste.